civilian, a regular, degular dude, nobody needs this ridiculous amount of scented water. Nobody. It's crazy, right? So people tend to ask me a consistent question that I never really answered. What are you really wearing? What are your go-tos? What are constants in your rotation? Ones that you feel that, do you even have a track? Can you even think of fragrances that you reach for on a consistent basis or more often than the others? Yeah, kind of. So I've compiled a list of 8 fragrances that have been used the most in my collection, and it's kind of interesting. Let's roll my motherfucking music so I can put you onto the 8 fragrances that your boy has worn the most.
You sexy motherfucker. Cubaknow. We're all alone. In case you cared, out of all your friends, I wanna be Cuba.
Blessed morning, my beautiful peoples. You know who it is. It's your boy, C to the U to the B to the A. Now, the thing is this. Although you see the fragrances behind me, I generally get a lot more samples of the fragrances that are behind me that I put with me in my man purse or I take in my car and shit like that, that I've gone through numerous 8, 10, 3, 5 mLs of these fragrances that I haven't had to touch any of the bottle. I still have bags, and I've shown you guys videos previously of the old Cubano surprise bag, which is a huge FedEx bag about yay big, the size of my torso, filled with samples. That's a fraction of what I have in samples. So I usually just get the samples because they're easy to travel with, blah, 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 right? But I'm going through my collection and I'm like, which one of these bottles have I truly put a dent in that I've really reached for a lot? And subconsciously never noticed that these are ones that I consistently go for. So the first fragrance I'm gonna pull up is an old school retro vetiver peppery mass appeal monster. This is a jumbo size bottle that I've put a significant dent into. This is a fragrance that I haven't had a ton of samples on because I don't need it. It's just a ridiculous, what is it, 6.7 ml, and that's 𝗙 Hermès. That's a big ass dent. This is nuts. This is a huge amount. And for me, it was an easy fragrance to reach for. It was just there. I knew it was gonna hit. I know that beautiful peppery citrus vetiver bomb was always gonna play out super effectively. The scent profile had the right amount of citruses, the right amount of woods, the right amount of spice. It's a mass appeal scent profile that's easily recognizable when you're in a metropolitan city atmosphere. It's versatile as fuck. So 𝗙 Hermès is an easy option for your boy that has gotten a lot of burn, as you can see. Next one. As a fake whiskey drinker, this fragrance has gotten a good amount of burn also. It has a very beautiful, addictive quality about it. It's musky, it's floral, it's boozy, and that's Nasamato's pardon. Now, these 30 mLs can go fairly quick if you reach for them on a consistent basis, but I'm quite easy on the trigger when it comes to this particular fragrance. I generally don't pass nothing like 4 max sprays out of this joint, and that's literally the tippy top. I'm not an oversprayer type dude. I don't want to offend anybody around me because everybody's nose is completely different. I want to be enticing. I want to be noticed. I want my fragrance to be a conversation piece and an icebreaker. However, I don't want it to be the topic of conversation and disgust and kind of like, ugh, because too much of a good thing is still too much of it. That's why the overspraying factor for me doesn't work in the type of circles that I am. I want to leave an impression. I want to smell sexy. I want to bring you in, but I also know how to control the trigger to be around certain environments that may not be comfortable or may not care about the fragrance space. So with a fragrance like Pardon, for me, being a strong whiskey, musky, floral scent profile with incredible performance, I tend to be easy with the trigger, and it does work beautifully when you moderate that spray level and you have people kind of like, there's that icebreaker, there's that formula, there's that secret sauce. 500 sprays of a fragrance is only gonna get one type of attention. Get the fuck out or open a window. Next one. Now, believe it or not, at some point in life, your boy used to wear suits on a daily basis. 5 days a week. No beard, no mustache, in a corporate environment, and I always had to look the part. Shine the shoes every single day, dry clean suits every single day, fragrance every every single day. And one of the fragrances, whenever I had a big meeting and I wanted to make an impression, which was an easy grab for me, was Old Tommy Ford for Men. This was a fragrance that was mature for me even at that time when I was in that environment. I was still in my 20s wearing this particular fragrance, but I was around a lot of big players with a lot of money. A lot of deals were involved where you had to present yourself with a certain type of energy. Bespoke suits, everything made to measure. I was really on my shit. So I always wanted to smell like $1,000,000. And I was always into fragrance, but I didn't have many high-end or luxury fragrances. So Tom Ford for Men had the appeal that I was looking for. It was a scent profile that I felt resonated with the environment that I was in. So it was an easy grab for the kid, and it was a constant grab for the kid. So if you want that corporate, fresh, smoky tobacco, very mature scent profile, then Tom Ford for Men, which nobody talks about or even cares about, is one of those scent profiles that can bring some luxury to the boardroom. Next one. This next fragrance, let's say it together, Tuxedo. We know I have multiple bottles of Tuxedo. I've had multiple samples of Tuxedo. I have every freaking alternative version of Tuxedo, but obviously this is my baby. It's one of my favorites, if not the favorite in my entire lineup, because it just works for me, and it works for me beautifully. It satisfies all the needs that I really want in a scent profile, but there are moments in time that it does get overly redundant, and with so much variety, this is not something that I want to reach for every single day. But subliminally, if I want a safe option for whatever the case may be, I have caught myself just going, just because it's easy. For me, it's a no-brainer. I know that 95% of the people that I'm going to be around at a certain event will not be wearing this, and I know that I will get questions asking, what scent is this? Tuxedo is just a no-brainer for me. Next one. When I was first gifted this fragrance by my wife, I couldn't stop spraying it. I loved every note. I loved what it did off of my skin. I loved the smokiness. The scent to me was emotional, disruptive, unique, amazing, and that's 𝗵𝗁𝗔𝗚 Jubilation 25. It's still, I consider it the Regal Middle East masterpiece in my collection. This is a scent profile that for me will never get old, will never feel dated, completely drool-worthy, just such a beautifully balanced scent profile with fruitiness, honey, warmth, the cedar, woods, patchouli, myrrh. We're talking about a fruity honey, a warm oud, olabdanum, cedar, citric, silks, florals, Middle Eastern spices, regal as fuck. One of these scents that I will blow your doors off when I wear this fragrance. You will have zero idea of what I'm rocking, and that's the best part. Me smelling amazing, but knowing that I'm gonna rock your socks off with this completely unique, gorgeous, regal masterpiece that 𝗵𝗁𝗔𝗚 dropped in called Jubilation 25. If you haven't smelled it, you're doing yourself an injustice. Next one. Coincidentally, the next fragrance is also by 𝗵𝗁𝗔𝗚, and that's Reflection Man. Reflection Man, pepper musk, powdery herbal, sexy AF, a beast of a performer, mass appeal scent profile, completely versatile, 4 seasons of happiness, a golden goose in the 𝗵𝗁𝗔𝗚 lineup. This fragrance has the reputation that it has for a reason. A lot of people go towards this fragrance because it's just a solid wear of sex appeal, performance, longevity, sillage. All you are looking for in a scent is available in Reflection Man. Of course it's a go-to for me. This shit is dumb to not reach for it. You crazy? Try this shit. Next one. Going back to the booze, CH-Man Privé Flippy Top. I don't know how there's people who wouldn't like this scent profile. Sweet, floral, lavender, whiskey, woody, leather, sex in a bottle. Easy, not expensive, gorgeous scent profile. I've had at least 5 to 6 decants of this joint. Haven't really had to reach for this bottle, but this for me is an easy go-to date night, nighttime, from dusk till dawn turn up. And this scent profile just screams like such a sleeper. Although there's a ton of people that do talk about this scent profile as well, I think they don't put this fragrance on the pedestal that it should be on. I put this bitch on the pedestal. Nobody puts Baby in a corner.
What? Bro, what are you talking about, man? Bro, I'm out, man. That nigga's tripping.
CH-Man Privé is a fucking masterpiece to me. Easy to reach for, inexpensive, boozy, floral, citric, leather, fire. And finally, none other than the monster, Layton. These are the 8 fragrances. I don't gotta talk about Layton too much. Layton is just Layton. It's an incredible scent profile, one of the best in my collection, with the most mass appeal. It's incredibly long lasting. The sillage bubble around this shit is nuclear. It's warm, it's sexy, it's crisp, it's fire, it's vibrancy, it's elegance, it's sophistication, it's mass appeal. It's a stupid, dumb, easy reach scent, as all of these are. These are 8 fragrances that I find myself being just easy to grab. I don't have to think about it too much. That's the last thing that you want. Having these types of fragrances is a pain in the dick, because you're just like, I can go for this, but then I go for that. Yo, this shit gets crazy. But this is my business, this is my brand, but it may not be yours. And the last thing that you want to do when you're getting yourself together, about to go out, is delay another hour just trying to pick a scent profile that'll match your fit. Keeping a nice condensed banger lineup is what you're looking for, and I think that this is a very, very solid banger lineup. At least for me it is. I love y'all mother suckers from the heart. What are your go-tos? What are your easy dumb reaches in your collection of over 10 or 50 fragrances, which a lot of you have? Which ones are your easy to go, never fail, don't have to think about it fragrances? Put them in the comments below. I love y'all mother suckers from the heart, and I'll see y'all snitches next time. You know who it is, biggest in the game. Probably gonna wear one of these today. Smooches.
What's fresh? Who's best? Wanna know who's gonna pass the test?
For the fly gun holder, money folder, motor roller, start tag when it's time to call back. For the rough, rugged, and raw way, this nigga Jay, it's a game, but he don't play. Hey, for all the chicks that got dead in the penthouse suite on top of my mom's crib. It's nonsense you never get in. It's nonsense that you would think that you would ever